Look at it.
There we go. Alright, so it's been a minute, but I am back, I am alive, and I'm hanging out with pretty Nicole, and once again,
She's pretty.
y'all have seen her if you're watching my videos and a bunch of my videos.
She's pretty.
And we're just chopping it up, talking about life, and
Serial killers.
reflecting on our relationship and how long we know each other. And as I'm only about 2 weeks away from turning 2 as a girl, I'm doing the reflection of where I've been and where I'm at on my metamorphosis and how much further I gotta go till I can fly to Mexico as a butterfly, you know. But
3 years.
no, it's 2 years, baby. It's been 2.5 years since I caught my first dick.
Oh. I'm like, it's only been a year?
No, it's 2 years.
Okay.
But I'm reflecting on my year, is what I said. You know,
So give yourself hellified credit because she looked damn good for a year in makeup.
and I got these nice titties that are about to be D cups.
Oh, it's not fun. I was like, you can't breathe.
I gotta disagree. I think they're the greatest things that life or God has ever given me. These titties.
The only thing I dislike is like I have not been normal where I could put a shirt over my head.
They're like little Jedi masters, like Sith Lords. They got their own powers and shit. They're like,
Come to me.
where did I just drop my cigarette at? Oh, there it is.
I didn't even notice you could have fucking threw it at me. I don't know.
So I got this hoodie dress from Amazon. See, it's really, really cute. See,
Go with
and
Didn't you have a tan one like that?
sort
of. It wasn't zip up all the way, but it was like
No,
a hoodie.
I have the OD green one that's got pockets and doesn't have a zipper. And I have a couple of them upstairs, different colors. I don't buy tan though, so.
I meant to say brown.
I might have
Everything
a
that's
brown
tan
one.
is brown. I said it's a brown.
So lately, I haven't done it in years, but me and Nicole have been doing things like little projects like crocheting and macrame. So, you know, after 2 years, you know, I have a lot of things I do in my life, but at least you guys will see I have more dimension than sex, booze, rock and roll, and martial arts, you know. Like so, I got a lot of interests and do a lot of different things. So I'm making my own pink and white choker. So for Christmas, and we're gonna make a bunch more projects. So
She's hard.
maybe we can get like one more girl and we can start like a little channel doing like knitting and crocheting and macrame and all that kind of stuff. But I don't know. We'll see. But once again, I look like a exaggerated, slutty Harley Quinn.
Gorgeous.
So, but I'm happy. You know, I even the other night on Grindr or somewhere I was talking to someone and told them, you know, like my crisis I just went through with the power and everything. And they're like, man, it sucks that you're having such a horrible time. I said, but you know, I can't really complain because I have a fucking amazing life. But bad shit happens, right? You know what I mean?
And you're happy.
But even though they shut my power off last night with no warning, I had a better day than most of my neighbors who had power. So I'm like,
because they still want some, and they just
if you don't like it, if you mad, you want to hate, you can suck these titties.
Go on somewhere. Or participate. Oh shit!
All right.
I think I'm not a rhymer. I'm still gonna be a model.
Yeah.
Not a rapper. I'm a model.
See the difference? You got some good dick and you're funny. You got jokes now. You know? Good dick will change the world, man. When people give me a hard time about being a slut, I'm like, you know, I'm performing a community service. 9 out of 10 of these dudes are incels. They ain't had sex with nobody in years, and I just saved you from a year's worth of grieving because you didn't go mass shooter today because they got some pussy. I was like, I'm doing community service, man. Leave me alone. Somebody had to do this job and you didn't want it. It's like being the garbage man, you know? Like, you were like, ooh, I was not tall enough or ain't got enough money or, you know, his teeth don't look right. I said, okay, baby, I'll take all those because they're nice and they deserve some love, you know? Mm-hmm. I'll take the hit, I'll do the community service, you know, I'll pick up the trash on the side of the road and that's okay. Somebody gotta do it. Might as well be me.
My brother used to be a garbage man.
And the fun thing about some of those guys who aren't 6'4" and got a car and a job and all this shit going for them is they got the best dick. I found that out. And they're sometimes the nicest people. You know. So I'm like, that's why it's my policy. So I'm still going strong, y'all. You know, after 2 years, it's still my policy has not changed. So if you don't make me sick or sad, you can hit it.
Mommy!
When you want to.
Whatever. Is that right?
That's okay. That's okay. You can tell that lie if you want to. It's your lie, it's your story. You tell your story how you want to.
I know I need to grab my weight.
I'm just gonna keep making jokes for my YouTube. And doing my choker here, my macrame on my choker, and mind my business. Sip my tea.
Your camera is a little better.
Yeah.
But man, them boobs are huge.
I know, right? I'm jealous.
No, it's the bra. Do you know that?
Mine getting there.
Do you know I have a padded bra on?
Oh, okay. I mean, it looks a little bit bigger than usual, just a tiny bit, but I thought maybe you were.
I've always wore a Victoria's Secret padded bra.
Yeah.
Because it lifts them up, but that also brings a little more to it. But yes, I'm still a D cup.
I have not worn a padded bra because I don't want to do any false advertising because people are quick to accuse trans girls of not being truthful or presenting as something they're not. So everything you see under my shirt is 100% me.
I was gonna say most people don't see what's under my shirt because I'm wearing a big ass sweater when I meet them.
Yeah,
Let it be a surprise.
I have a pretty good eye for dimensions and details. You know.
But I was shocked the other day that mine don't take yet. Holding the Lord.
Yeah. But so yeah, we just doing a little BL and you know, it's a couple weeks. I'm gonna turn 2 and my boundaries are gonna change. I'm gonna stop only having sex in my own apartment and I'm gonna have sex everywhere. Everywhere. Yes, boys and girls, I did say everywhere. No place is sacred. Not even your mama's bathroom.
Let me know.
Not even your mama's bathroom.
No.
No place is sacred.
We know. We get
The
it.
morgue, the cemetery, the funeral home. No place is sacred.
You just said 2. I was thinking about that. Where you're like, yeah, they got bigger. Yeah, because I've gotten chunkier. No, they're right. It's all fat.
I don't know, but
It's all fat in there.
I'm gonna say this. Well, except for your breast, but all of it is fat. Except for the milk glands, all of it is fat around the supporting system because that fat is designed to feed the milk gland to feed babies or people that have fetuses that want to drink milk. You know, even your
Like
own if you want to sample
stereotypical
your own
thing again.
production, results. I mean, but
Diamonds.
but I'm gonna say this, okay? Because when I first met you, you had a lot of extra weight, and you did not carry it well, and it did not look good before you got pregnant. But now, as you filled out a little bit more, you actually look a lot healthier, a lot prettier, and a lot more like just curvy instead of chunky.
You know your body, well, first of all, somebody changes, if they're fat and they go to skinny, they look like a whole different person.
But I mean, as you gain weight back, you look different than you did.
Yeah, when I first had it.
You look a lot prettier.
Yeah, that's because why? Oh, I got an ugly person off my shoulders, which drew me down, and I guess it didn't shine as much as, you know what I mean?
And ugly's contagious, you know. It's like when you take a picture and the light's wrong, so you get red eye. Ugly's like contagious, even to appearances, you know. Sorry.
It does.
I don't think I'm a beauty queen, but
I'm prettier now that I hang out with her.
There are definitely some uggos out there.
Who you talking?
And you don't really want to stand.
But they're still
you really don't
lovable
want to stand
inside.
next to them for too long.
Unless they stink. But you know what this kid told me in school? He said, "What do you care?" I don't care. Why do you care if I stink? But we used to pick on him all the time.
Damn.
Because he smelled like shit. Like shit.
You should have told him, because that's how stink works. The rest of us get sick when we have to smell it. What do you care about stink? Because it's making me want to puke on you. And you might not want that to happen.
I might get... Oh, do you know our sandbox? That's how we used to get lice to our sandbox.
Oh, you get that? Yeah.
Diamonds.
All that shit will live in sand. You know?
That's why I want to be made in a bubble.
Really?
Yeah. I really am a germaphobe.
You're gonna be the bitch in the bubble, huh?
Get out of my bubble! Don't pop that bubble.
You're the bitch in the bubble.
Do not roll me.
I'd rather be the bitch in the circle jerk.
I was gonna say, what is this?
That's my kind of bubble. I'm not a germaphobe, though. And I did say that.
I am, but I'm not. I'm a germaphobe, but I'm not a clean. Yeah, somewhat.
All right, so I gotta talk at my camera for a little bit, so I'm gonna be done with this for a while. But check it out, y'all. It's an 8-strand, and the pattern goes diagonal across it. It's flat, and it's gonna be a pink and white choker. I'm gonna wear it for the rest of December. And it starts with 4 strands doubled over and make a lark's head knot out of it. And then there's 2 half hitches on each string going from right to left. And then the second string becomes the first string. And that's how you get that diagonal effect instead of it being a straight back and forth stitch.
I don't drink.
And, oh, you know, you think you're fun now when you're happy? If you drank, oh girl, we'd be caught up in madness and mayhem. We'd be like the Penguin and the Joker put together. Batman's in trouble now.
Yeah, where I'd be throwing up, I'd be like, give me some chicken wings and some french fries and some pizza. I'm going to bed.
That just is practice. After you practice enough, you rarely ever throw up. But I'll be back later, and I'll talk some more about my transition and my physical changes and stuff. But, what do you call it? Let me get closer. But, yeah, so we're just hanging out.
Gorgeous.
I love Nicole.
I love her.
She's one of my beautiful, beautiful friends that I have in my circle of friends, like her and Brittany and Debbie and Sandy and Wanda. Not weird cousin Jesse, though. He's been an outcast. He's shunned. He's an evildoer.
We gotta tell her that he just wants her, and he's trying to come out.
I don't want him, though. You're not allowed to have. You're not allowed cousin love. Bye-bye. I'll be back, babies. Be beautiful. Remember, love and peace. Remember to love somebody and forgive somebody, but that don't mean you have to let them walk on you. You know, you can have boundaries without hate or forgiveness without subjugating yourself to it happening over and over. So I'll be back later after me and Nicole are done having fun. We're trying to get into trouble and be naughty. So,
hey.
like Schwarzenegger after they found out that made her his child, I will be back.